What's up friends, welcome back to Joe Tutorial, and if you're new, a special welcome to you guys. Now guys, in today's video I'm gonna share with you over 20 of the best Windows run commands that every user should know how to use in order to find some of the most important tools in Windows that they need to know. And this will make you use Windows like a pro, because many of these tools are very important for Windows users to know. So becoming aware of them and knowing how to use the run command to quickly access them will make you use Windows like a pro. Right, so if you guys find value within this video, I'd really appreciate at some point if you give this video a like. And of course, if you're seeing the channel for the first time, go ahead and hit the subscribe button so that you'll never miss out when I release future videos just like this one. And if you have any question, go ahead and put them in the comments below so that I'll know and I can easily answer those questions. Now guys, the first thing you need to do is simply open up your run command. So you can simply go ahead and just press Windows plus R on your keyboard, and that will simply bring up the run command here, right? And now that we have the run command open, the first command that I want to share with you is msconfig. Now once you tap on go there guys, this will bring up the system configuration window, which consists of multiple tabs as you can see, and that will help you to manage your boot setup and your background services in Windows. So as you can see, it is currently set here as my startup selection. This is set to normal, and the general here, it is currently giving me some boot options here that I can do. I have my services as well. I can quickly access all of their services and see what's running from what's not. You can also go to startup as well. You can open tasks here, and if you go to tools, you also have some additional tools, right? So this is very important guys, that you can quickly come here and you can select whatever you want, and you can even use it to launch some of these very important tools, right? So this is very important for you to know how to use the msconfig to quickly access your system configurations, right? Now guys, the second one I want to share with you is Resmod. And once you type in Resmod, hit OK guys, this actually allows you to access your resource monitor. And this is a powerful app that allows you to see real-time information about your system resources, like your CPU, your RAM, your disk, and even your network. So having access to this allows you to see some very good information and give you very good insight. So as you can see here, you can see some CPU here, right here. Then you can also go ahead and click on the processes. You can click on the memory here. You can click on the disk space. You can click on the network, and you can also see graphs towards the right hand side when you tap on those, right? So you can also expand like your network activity to see what you're using there that's taking up a lot of your network memory there. And as well, you can expand the listening ports so you can see what's going on here as well. So a lot of valuable information guys that you can get by simply accessing your resource monitor, right? So how amazing is that? Really hope you're finding value within this video so far guys. Now guys, the next command that I want to share with you is msinfo32. Now once you open up this guys, this will open up your system information, and this is a very important one because it offers a wide variety of information about your hardware and your software about your PC. This is must know command if you want to know and see all the specs about your computer. Now as you can see here, one of the most common information that we need to know about our computer is what type of system type you're running, if it's 64, if it's 32, because this is useful when we're installing various applications on your computer and we need to know which of those our computer is using. So as you can see here, you can come here, you can get quite a lot of information here. You can get the version of your computer, the OS manufacturer. You can also know information about your processor. You can know about your memory. You can get quite a lot of information guys, as you can see here. So having this one msinfo32 is something that every user must know how to access and also know how to use it. So this is one of those that you really want to save so that you can remember, so you can access all of this information about your computer. And guys, the next one on the list here guys is SDCLT. Right now once you open up this guys, this is going to open up your backup and restore window, and this allows you to set up a backup for your Windows PC and also allow you to access restore points within your computer. So if this is something that you'll find useful and at some point you want to back up your computer, This is a great thing to remember. It is also a feature bring forward from Windows 7. As you can see here, backup and restore Windows 7. This is something that was very useful, and it's also within your Windows 10 and Windows 11. So if you need to back up and restore your computer, knowing this SDCLT is a must, and you need to know how to access it, right? Now guys, the next one on the list is main.cpl. Once you tap on that, guys, this is going to open up your mouse properties, where you can come and you can set various control for your mouse, right? So as you can see, you have the button, you can set the speed here as well. You can also come here and you can change the pointer if you want to have your pointer. Looking at mine, if you look at my screen, you can see mine is a blue one. This is where I went to change it. You can also come here and you can browse and you can change different looks and icons for your mouse as well. You also have your pointer options here, you have your wheel, you have your hardware. So knowing how to access this, if you want to do some actions and change various things about your mouse, knowing this is very useful as well. Now guys, the next one is very important, and this is regedit. Once you type regedit in run, simply hit enter on your keyboard. It's gonna trigger you to allow admin rights, so you need to allow the admin rights here, and this would open up your Windows registry. And what what this does, guys, if you ever want to do some kind of tweak to your Windows computer, then this is the place where all users come to access their registry editor, right? So that they can tweak their Windows and make it look however they want, right? So knowing how to access this is very easy, and most techies, they basically know how to use this by simply opening up run and simply enter registry editor, right? And of course, you can also do that by clicking your Windows key as well, and you can just simply type in registry editor or regedit, and it will open the registry editor. But the fastest way by any means is by simply press Windows R, type regedit, hit enter, and you will open up your registry editor. Now guys, the next one on the list here, guys, is sysdm.cpl. And once you open up, guys, this is going to open up your system properties. And this is another powerful settings in Windows that allows you to manage your system protection and remote connection features. So you can simply come here, guys, and you can check computer name. You can go to hardware. It also take it device manager. If you need to advance, you can go to advanced settings as well. Go to the advanced performance settings here, user profile settings, startup and recovery. You can get quite a lot, system protection, as I mentioned, and even your remote section as well. So this is very useful, and at some point, if you need to access this, knowing sysdm.cpl is very useful, where you can access this by using the run command. The next one on the list, guys, is powercfg.cpl. Once you open up that, guys, it's gonna open up your Windows power options. And most times you need to come here to access your power options so that you can manage your power plan, right? So you can click on whichever power plan you have. You can come here, you can select a particular power plan. If you click and change plan settings, you can come here, you can manage how your computer display is turned on by battery, and also when it's plugged in. You can also manage when your computer sleep as well. You can change that, and of course you can also come here and change your advanced power settings, that you can come here and make multiple advanced settings if you so desire, right? By expanding each of these, and you can basically change whatever you want. So guys, this is very important, and at some point in time you will need to access your power plan settings to make changes, right? So this is a very useful one to know as well. Now guys, the next one I want to share with you is optional features. Now once you open up this, guys, this is going to open up some of Windows' most advanced features. And from here, you can come here and you can enable and disable a few of them. Now, I want to point out to you, I wouldn't recommend you come here and mess with this if you don't know what you're doing. But some of the most important things that people come here to turn on is things such as Telnet, virtual machine platform. They also come here to turn on Sandbox. And you might hear when people want to come here to enable the Windows subsystem for Linux, so that they can utilize Linux within their Windows machine. So if you don't know what you're doing, guys, I recommend don't come here and touch this. You need to consult with someone more experienced that know what they're doing. But just upon to know, if you need to access some of Windows' most advanced features, then this is where you'd come and enable these. So knowing how to access the optional features, to access Windows advanced features, let's say, is very important to know, and you can easily access that by using optional features from run. Now guys, the next one on the list this is a very interesting one too, is the magnifier. Simply want to type in magnify, and once you type in this guys and hit enter, it's going to open up the magnifier on your window. And as you can see, this can basically open up windows and make you and allow you to magnify quite a lot on your screen, and this can go all the way up to 1600%. As you can see here, I can maximize this, right? So if you need to see anything super deep on your screen, you can use the magnifier to magnify content on your screen up to 1600% if needed, right? So you can easily access the magnifier by using the run command as well. And the next one I want to share with you guys is charm map. Once you hit run guys, what it's going to do, it's going to open up the character mapping, right? Our character map. And this is very useful when you're trying to find some character and don't know how to find it, but know what you want. But the character map allows you to access all the characters you can possibly think of in the font of your choice, right? So whichever font you're using, you can simply come here and access the character map. You can choose the font here. You can change it to multiple fonts as you wish. And then from here, you can see all of those characters you can possibly think. If you scroll down, have a look at that. Look at the amount of characters that you can find within Windows. Pretty amazing, right? So this is a useful one if you're trying to find a specific or a unique character that you simply don't know how to write it on your keyboard, and it's even not possible to write on your keyboard, right? But you can simply come here and you can find it. Sometimes you might not know what even to write on Google to find that character. Well, simply open up the character map app so that you can easily access those characters. And the next one on the list, guys, is a very popular one, is ncpa.cpl. What this is going to do once you run it, guys, it's going to open up your network connections. And this is very popular when you're trying to manage your current network or even fix any problems with your network device, right? So you can simply come here and enable and disable a network. You can check the current status as well, bridge connection, and also you can see your Wi-Fi password. So you get it, guys. Very easy stuff here and very important where you can come here and check your network connection. So remember it, ncpa.cpl, or you can easily access your network connection. Now guys, the next one on the list is MRT, and you need to remember this one. Once you click run here, guys, it will ask you to run this with a command prompt, and this will simply open up the malicious software removal tool that comes within Windows. Guys, this is an in-demand virus removal tool provided by Microsoft to scan your computer and find any kind of malicious software. So at any point in time you think that your computer is affected by a virus, you can simply use the run to access this malicious software removal tool, and you can simply do a quick check using this tool to scan your computer. Very easy, and this is a very important tool by Microsoft that allows you to scan your PC for malicious softwares. Another one that most people might not know, guys, is simple using this one, devmgmt.msc. Right, once you hit go here, guys, or hit enter, you will open up your device manager, and this allows you to access all your hardware and their drivers, right? So you can come here, you can enable and you can disable different hardware components, you can manage their drivers, and as well you can uninstall and you can simply update various drivers. So you can simply expand any one of them and you can find whatever driver you want. You can right click, you can update the driver, you can disable, uninstall, you can even see properties. One of the beautiful thing here, guys, is that if you uninstall or disable or remove whatever driver, once you finish, you can simply come here, click action, and you can simply scan for hardware changes and it will reinstall the best driver for you here and the latest driver with using these options. This is a very useful one that you can simply come here, guys, and access your device manager, right? Now, guys, the next one on my list here is NetPL Wiz, right? Once you open up this, guys, what this is going to open is your user account. So you can quickly come here to manage user accounts. You can add a new user as you wish. You can check and manage administrator or standard rights as well for various accounts. You can easily use it to change account password and manage the security as well. So to access this is very important, guys, and you can come here, you can manage various things for the accounts, right? So remember this one, NetPL Wiz allows you to access user account and manage those accounts on your computer. Now guys, the next one on the list here guys is services.msc. Once you hit enter guys, this is going to open up your services on your computer, and this allows you to see what's working in the background, what kind of applications and services you have running here. As you can see here, these are the different services, and you can see the status of them that they're currently running, what are running at startups, and as well you can see if these are actually high on your computer list as well. So you can come here and you can simply turn off any one of these applications, and you can disable them, or you can set them to manual, or you can simple, just check the status of what's here. It has all different services that are currently running in your computer here. So it is important to know that you can come here and simple access the services by simple typing services.msc to open up your service app. So you want to remember this one as well. And now guys, the next one on the list that I want to share with you is appwiz.cpl. Now, once you open up Appwiz, this is going to open up your programs and features within Windows. And this will take you to where you have all of your installed application on your computer. So you use this to quickly access it, and you can also uninstall applications that you no longer need, right? So you'll see all of those applications and you can uninstall them. So knowing how to access the appwiz.cpl from Run will take you into programs and features. So you can access that to uninstall applications on Windows. And the next one is a very easy one for you to remember. If you simply type control and hit OK there, this will open up your control panel. You can come here and access multiple computer settings. So if you look at some of them, you will see that it takes you into the window of quite a lot of things that you need to access. So you have your internet options, your power options as well. It takes you into systems as well. It takes you into sounds, your file explorer option, mouse, file history, recovery region. So your user accounts as well. So everything that you need to know, which I was showing you some of these commands by simply using Run. If you come to control panel guys, it will take you step by step into accessing most of these things. So you can access them as well, as you can see of the backup and restore. So remember, if you want to access your control, if you want to check out anything within your control panel, you can either search for control panel, or you can simply press Windows plus R and simple type control, and it will take you into your control panel. Now, this is a very interesting one, guys, that I hope that you'll find useful. You just simply use the period. Now, once you type period here, guys, and hit enter, this is going to open up your current user folder. I don't know if you know about that, but it is something that I really didn't know before, and I found out a couple months ago, and I want to share it with you. If you simply open up Run and type the period or that full stop or whatever you call it and hit enter, it will open up your current user folder, right? So you simply don't need to go to computer here on your PC and then open up your local drive and then go to your user and then open up your user. You know what I mean? You don't have to do that. All you have to do is just simply go ahead, open up Run, and then you want to simple type period, boom, and it will take you to your current user folder. And the next one I want to share with you guys is OSK. Now, if you type OSK and click enter on the keyboard, this is going to open up your on-screen keyboard that you can use. So this is a very simple and straightforward one. If you want to open up your on-screen keyboard, you can simply open up the Run and type OSK, and you can access your on-screen keyboard. And now, guys, the next one I want to share with you is MDSCHED. Right now, once you hit enter, this is going to open up your Windows Memory Diagnostic tool here, and you can simply, so if you think that you have problems with your RAM, then this tool can really check your RAM and also fix possible problems and let you know if there is an issue. So you can easily come here and you can run the check using the Windows Memory Diagnostic tool here. And guys, I want to share with you a very useful and important one that you might not know. So if you would like to access any website, did you know that you can use the Run command to simply open up that website in your browser? All you have to do is just simply go ahead and type in that website here. Let's say I want to access google.com, right? I can simply type in google.com within the Run, simply click enter, and that's going to open up Google for me. And I have the window open on my next screen, so I'm going to bring it across and show you there. So very important stuff, right? So I'm going to show you again, guys, what I'm going to do. Press the Windows R to open the Run command. And let's say I want to open up YouTube, www.youtube.com. youtube.com. Hit enter here, and as you can see there, it opens up YouTube for me. So if you didn't know that, guys, I just want to mention before, if you're finding some value within this video, guys, you can also come here and you can check out the channel. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to quickly go ahead and find some of my videos, and I'm going to show you that you can also support the channel by easily go ahead and open up super thanks. So let's say I click on this video here, guys. If you find super value within this video, you can easily come here and you can expand these three little dots here at the lower right hand side to my video, and here you have the super thanks. You can simply go ahead and support the channel by simply going ahead and giving us a super thanks. So if you're finding value, guys, you can feel free. It's not mandatory, but if you really find some super value and you would feel like you like to donate to the channel, go ahead and feel free to give me a super thanks. I'd really appreciate that. Now, guys, the next one on the list that I want to share with you is MSTSC. Once you type in that and hit enter, this is going to open up your remote desktop connection. So if you ever need to open up and access remote desktop connection, then simply enter in MSTSC. Within run there will simply open up the remote desktop connections for you. And this is basically will allow you to either access someone's computer. And as it says, remote desktop connection is basically one of the applications that you can use, that you can log in and view and take action and, let's say, remote into another person's computer, right? So very important, or also allow someone to remote into your computer. So it's a two-part application. You also have the support one and you also have this one. So you can come here and you can check out these applications as well if you even need to use it, and you can quickly access the remote desktop connection application here. So very important. And guys, sadly, but the last one on my list here for today that I can think of, which is very important, is if you open up Run and you type CMD, you will simply open up the command prompt, right? So this actually opens up your command prompt here, guys, that you can come here and you can run various commands, right? You can execute your commands, and this is one of the easiest way, or you can open up your command prompt by simple hit run, type CMD, boom, hit enter, and you'll open up your command prompt. And guys, I just want to say that if you're currently getting value in this video, guys, don't forget to give this video a like, and as well hit the subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this one, and let me know in the comments if you find value so that I can create more videos just like this one. And of course, see you next time for another tutorial just like this one.